President Coventry, you've been asked many times about the significance of being the first woman, the first African to serve this role today. I'm not going to ask that, but I would like to invite you to reflect on your personal journey, and we have prepared a video. I would like to invite you to some of the highlights of your athletic journey.
Kirsty Coventry.
Good memories.
I like being underdog. No dream is too small. Sometimes setting a goal, it's not for anyone else, it's just for yourself. And then work towards that.
It's quite impressive. This journey, starting as a little girl who started to swim, learning swim at the age of 2.
Yes.
Taught by your parents at the beginning.
Yes, by my granddad and my mum, yes.
Yes, and then to having the dream of Olympic Games at the age of 9, and then becoming the most successful African Olympian, and now leading the IOC. So what do you believe, President Coventry, are the biggest or the greatest source of inspiration along this very remarkable journey?
I think the inspiration, I think it changes. I think it was, as an athlete, it was always my dream. In 2004, it was a very individual dream, right? It was that 9-year-old girl wanting to win an Olympic gold medal, and I didn't recognize at the time how much it maybe influence or how that would impact my country. And my country at the time was going through a hard time in our history. And when I went back to see all of Zimbabwe come out and celebrate, had hundreds of thousands of people on the streets, and I was like not prepared for that. I was like, this is strange. I'm a swimmer. I'm not a football player. It was a strange moment to sort of go back and be like, wow, everyone is celebrating my success. And then I quickly realized that it wasn't just my success. It was the success for the country. And I was so proud to do that. And the inspiration going into 2008, coming here into Beijing, was I want to make my country proud again. I think that inspiration changes. And I think now, going into a sports administration, when I was as the Zimbabwean youth and sport minister, the inspiration for me was I was an athlete, and now I'm an administrator, and I can make changes that I wanted to see as an athlete. How do I do that? How do I make my fellow athletes look back at the time that I was there and be like, she did a great job for us, the athletes? And I think that experience then leading into this leadership role, the inspiration is many different things. It's my children. I want to be a good leader and make sure that this Olympic movement is something that they are inspired by, even if they don't become athletes. I want to be able to give back to a movement, so that is an inspiration in itself. I want to be able to continue to lead this organization that makes other athletes proud, that allows for athletes to believe in their dreams and to succeed in their dreams. So I think the inspiration sort of, it changes and it evolves. Yeah, it evolves over time.